And we do have a QWU community, and it's actually quite nice. There's a whole group of about now 250 to 300 people that have been involved in the show over the last 6 years.
There's a small core that have carried right through because it's just something they really enjoy doing year after year. And there's always the offer for new people to come in every year, and that's good. So you have this fresh blood all
And
the
we have
time.
about
And they all
30%.
come in and join the sort of the scene, get to know people. It's very friendly, very supportive.
But we audition if they're too pretty, they don't come in.
Oh no, we don't mind if they're too pretty. We just make their makeup look worse.
And so, as part of the community, obviously, you guys must rehearse quite a bit. Like, how close is the team? Like, all the queens on stage. Like, as watching from the audience, it looked like a really good, fun environment. Do you know, like, everyone seemed to get along? There's none of that behind-the-scenes bitchy queen thing that you think we're going.
Jay, I'll tell you what, Jay, there isn't. And people find that really hard to believe, that there is not that bitchiness that you normally see in that environment, if you know what I'm talking about. When they come on board, they have to sign basically a contract, and part of that contract states that you have to attend a certain amount of rehearsals, and this is what we expect from you, and you must respect other people's identities and other people's sexual orientation and other people's HIV status. So we're quite strict from day one that if you want to come into the show, you've got to commit to this, and I'm strict. If they start missing rehearsals, we kick them. And I don't have any qualms about that, because we actually operate this as if it's a business. Right. And I think people now understand that and actually respect that. And because of that, we actually get more out of people than what we would normally get out of them.
And I think people really enjoy working with something that's professionally run. Like it's a group of amateurs putting on a professional show, and they like that sort of sense of being part of that. Yeah.
So can we get any inside scoop for the next one? Any inside tips?
You mean for the 6th of November 2010 at the ASB Theatre?
That's the one I'm talking about.
Got a little plug there. How much information do you want, Jay?
As much as I can get.
Just a little theme indication.
Well, as you know, we've got a concept that works, and we hold that concept, and we just change the theme every year. So, yeah, there'll be a little change. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, there's some ideas, but it's still to go onto the drawing board. Really.
What we actually do is we go back and look at the video from last year. We'll look at the short video that we've got of this year. And what we actually look at is what worked on stage, but also what created an amazing reaction from the audience. And we really analyse that closely. Plus, believe it or not, we watch a lot of Miss World and Miss Universe pageants on TV. And the other one was Miss Fat University, which that big fat woman did the splits and just about broke her neck. And we watch American Idol because that tells us the sort of music that people are actually getting into. And also Americans Got Talent. Yeah. And we try and pitch where to actually push the show. But it takes us about just over a year to actually start working on it and getting some concepts. I feel as if it's time for us, and here's a little scoop for you, darling. Oh, look at that. The microphone came really close. I just feel as though it's probably time that we started to acknowledge Motown.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Soul inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at our audiences, probably they're like 28, 30 plus age group, and I just think a little bit of Motown. It's about time for that.
Yeah, well, Motown's 50 this year, so it's sort of about
this year.
Yeah,
so it'll be 51 next year. Oh, you're the same age as you. Oh, girl.
Well, Motown inspired right here.
Yeah. So, and I'm also playing with some ideas with the costuming for the opening. This year we basically said to the girls we want high splits or we want angled hemlines. Previous years we've had one side that's had to be sequined. Other years we've had a total red theme. So next year I think what I'm playing with, again, this is another scoop. That's 2 scoops in one interview, Jade. Don't you cut this. I don't want to end up on the edit room floor.
But good little things are that...
Oh, he's taken away from me. Oh, sorry, Jade, you just...
I'll back to that scoop in a minute.
Back to you, Nenda.
The audience like the gowns. They like to see the girls come out at the opening beautiful, beautiful gowns, but they also like to see lots of short dresses. So maybe there's a way of doing both of those things in the opening routine, you know.
Cocktail section.
Yeah, like meters and meters and meters of bloody Velcro.
But throughout the year, there's lots of little things that happen in the news and current affairs that are little snippets of inspiration. So you pick up on those and.
And last night I went with this good friend of mine and she wanted to go and see that film, The Hangover. Please don't go and see it. It was so bad. There was something that happened in that film which was exceedingly funny. So as soon as I got home, I write it into my QWU 2010 book. So I've already got a little concept. And last year we also went to Prague and went to some theatre in Prague that I knew would actually inspire me with some ideas, and it did. And they came through on the show as well. So I think most people don't realise that we do a lot of research. We do a lot of research and the music, finding the right music. But I've got this most amazing illegal website that I go into for my music. It's great.
You never heard that from us. Well, if you'd like to find out more about Queen of the Whole Universe, or would like to contact Jonathan or Kevin, log on to our website and the link will be on there. Thanks.